Hi Rusty Sprocket fans, I thought I'd let you hang out with me today and see what it's like to be an engineer. Get to build a lot of neat things, a lot of guy toys, and draw pictures and come up with ideas and implement them and fix things and just all kinds of good guy stuff, you know what I mean? It's really a lot of fun. So this is my office, this is what I do during the day. Okay, so you are looking at probably the most important part of my job, the tools of the trade. And this, by far, is the most important part of my job, my food locker. Yeah, man don't live by bread alone, you know. I have so many toolboxes, I don't even know what's in most of them. And here's another important part of my office, my refrigerator. Say hello to Mikey. Hey, check that out. I used to have hair. Really, y'all? Oh, and have a nice day. Hi there. So this is where I spend a lot of my day, in front of this computer, drawing pictures and blueprints for dies and machinery and other things that we build. Here's where a lot of it begins. The drawing, the concept of a tool or a machine. This particular drawing is of an H-frame press. You can see why they call it H-frame, because it's kind of shaped like a H. Duh. This will have hydraulic cylinders in it. We'll put the cylinders in the top there, and then it will press the parts, whatever parts we desire. And I'll show you that machine here in a little bit. And here's another drawing of a die that I am designing. This die is made to chop steel. As you can see, it will pivot right here. It's kind of a unique design that I came up with. A pretty efficient way of chopping thin sheet metal. It'll have an air cylinder on the top to drive it up and down. Now this drawing is kind of primitive. It hasn't been finished by any means yet. Got a lot of design work to go on it yet, and we're going to be working on that a lot more today. Hello, my friends. Today's tricks and tips. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Okay, today's tick. You ever just really have trouble talking sometimes? Okay, today's.
Oh.
Okay, today's tricks and tips is gonna be kind of cool. Hi, today on Tricks and Tips, I'm gonna show you something really cool. You ever have trouble just keeping your pens and pencils with you while you're working? Well, I've got a neat little device here that you order these little things from Amazon. They're just little keychain retractors. You can order them from Amazon. They're pretty inexpensive, and they're really cool for keeping things close to you that you need. It comes with a little keychain ring on it, but we're gonna take most of those off. As you can see, I've got some Sharpies and some Sharpie Pros, a pencil.
A pencil.
A carpenter's pencil, chalk for writing on metal, and I'm going to show you how to attach this Sharpie Pro to one of these keychain retractors. So check it. What we're going to do is we're going to start with a retractor like this, and we're going to take the key ring off of it. Now on this one, it comes with this cute little piece of metal ring, kind of a triangle shape. inside this little doodad here. We take it off, get rid of that keychain holder. Okay, what we're going to do is just take a piece of this latex tubing. Some people call it surgical tubing. I don't know what it really is. It's just latex tubing. Sometimes people make slingshots out of them, but we're not going to do that today. And then we will also use just the right diameter heat shrink tubing. Cut us a small piece of that. Okay, we're going to pause for just one moment. Okay, so we've cut a piece of heat shrink tubing. We have a piece of our latex tubing. Now what we're going to do is slide the heat shrink tubing on here first. It's kind of hard to do when this spring-loaded thing keeps trying to come back. So we'll take the heat shrink tubing and slip on top, slip over this metal piece. And it takes a little bit of effort to slip it over it, but as you can see, we've got it slipped over a little less than halfway. Now we're going to take our heat shrink tubing and press it up there the best we can. Try to get it all the way over that metal piece. And that takes a little work to get it on there. But as you can see, we have pressed the heat shrink tubing up over the metal coupling on that cable. So then you take your heat gun that can be a little tricky. As you can see, that can be a little tricky. But now it is clamped really good on this coupler, and the heat shrink tubing has shrunk down here. That will not allow the latex tubing to come off. So now we have the keychain retractor with this tubing on it. So now you can take the tubing and a Sharpie or a pencil and just simply stretch it into that tubing like so. And you don't have to stretch it on there very much because it really holds on tight. And now you can take this and hook it on your belt. So now you've got a Sharpie that's always with you. Isn't that cool? There you go. Now we're going to attach this other one to another Sharpie Pro. Now the Sharpie Pro, these are really cool. See, Sharpie Pro. You can get these at Lowe's. I'm not sure where else, but I do know that Lowe's carries them. And they have a little ring right up here where you can attach cute little retractors. So what we're going to do is take this triangle shaped clamp off the coupler, take your key ring off, and we will insert this metal keeper onto our Sharpie Pro. It's a little tricky on the smaller ones. And I gotta tell you, these Sharpie Pros, if you've never used one, they are awesome. They write on metal, aluminum, your children, whatever. And the neat thing about it is, you know, it doesn't have to be absolutely clean for it to mark on it. If it's a little oily, it will mark on it. And it doesn't come off very well. So it's a lot better for marking on metal. Now, a handy little trick here is when you clamp these together, I don't know if you can see inside that tiny hole, but clamp them together to where these ends just barely meet. You don't want them too tight or too loose. You don't want it coming off. Now, you can clip this on your belt, around your neck, whatever. You can clip it to your ladder. These come with a little beanier clip. I don't know. Is it a beaner clip? I don't know. Beanier. Guys, you tell me, how do you pronounce this? Anyway, this little clippy thing, you can hook it on your ladder, your girlfriend's finger, whatever. I don't know. But isn't that cool? Those are so handy. But I especially love the ones with the tubing on. Okay, there you have it, today's tips and tricks. I'll tell you what, the first 10 people that send me a really good idea on my email address, I will send you one of these cute little Sharpie Pros with this handy dandy, I just dropped it. Okay, good thing I have a spare. With a handy dandy belt retractor, I'll send you one free for the first 10 people that send me in a really good idea to grsworkshop@gmail.com. That's grsworkshop@gmail.com. Or leave a comment on the YouTube page, and I'll send you one for free for the first 10 people that send me a really good idea, okay? Hey, thanks a lot. Have a good day, okay? See ya. Hey, I don't know about you, but I had a blast being here. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, send me some notes, will ya? Let me know how much you liked it or didn't like it, whatever. Do me a favor, go out there and enjoy being a guy and make some smiles, will ya?